Good evening, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The captain must think there's a bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch, but I would have been getting the pads on rather than fielding.
We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. That's a solid shot. Good running. They should come back for two.
Shafiq gets off the mark.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. This could be out. Could that be out? Looks like it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Onto that early, that could be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
"11 runs added there. Lahore are 11 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Little coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Go through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Massive outside edge. And they scamper through for a single. Good running.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
4 runs added in that over. Lahore 15 for 2. Great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Chance to run 2.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Gone. Superb catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cracks off the bat, nice shot.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
How will the bowler respond?
Driven away, but cover point collects, no run.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
No, terrible shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
That's a solid shot. This could be trouble. That looks gone.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Padding up to that. Worked away. It's a nice single.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent. excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Lahore 38 for 4.
Run rate has steadied off now. They're finding boundaries and some singles in between. Good batting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Edged. Joseph with a huge appeal. Out. Good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Oh, that's popped up in the air, but it lands just shy of the fielder. That's out. Caught off the glove.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Going with spin now. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Wide called? No. Umpire decided to let them off this time.
Nicely played. Runs one. That's a solid shot. Could be close.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Faint outside edge, in between the keeper and slip. Ball's rolling away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nearly gets the edge. Pandya with a great delivery there.
Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Pandya will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Hit that hard and fast.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Thick edge.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Lahore are 82 for 6.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Good running, and it needed to be. Probably closer than they expected.
Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Super shot, that.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh well, don't even bother running.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Khan wants plenty from these bowlers.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They make it back. That was much closer than it needed to be.
Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, though, not the bats.
Drives into the covers. That looks like it's going all the way.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot into the gap and there'll be runs on offer here.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Off the middle of the bat. Good fielding out in the boundary. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs.
Gill gets off the mark.
Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Nicely played. Runs one. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
11 runs added there. The Titans are 11 for none.
With such a challenging run rate required, they really needed an over like this early on, and they got it.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Gill has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. The bowler looks really confident.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. The Titans, a new bowler is coming into the attack. They've gone up here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. That's a solid shot.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Brilliant shot there.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Late cut down to third. 1 run. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. End of the over. 7 off it. The Titans 29 for 2.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Edged. Good running. They should come back for 2.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The crowd is...
Will respond.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Got it behind square on the leg side. Swiveled and pulled away. Didn't get all of it though, I don't think.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
The bowler looks really confident.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Nicely played. Runs 1.
No waiting around. Off the mark straight away.
Gets that away. Doesn't beat the infield.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Worked away. That's a nice single. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Titans 50 for 3.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh boy, that is so close to leg.
They just need to settle down. Got no timing at all at the moment, and these balls are there to be hit. So time for cool heads.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery, no chance for the fielders.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just a bit too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
That's a solid shot. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Rather pleased, nevertheless. Going with pace now. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Nice shot, pierces the infield. Straight to the fielder.
Well, not a great delivery, got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Got forward and that's racing to the boundary. No point running.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over. 9 off it. The Titans 73.
Good spread out. The batters have done really well finding boundaries and running, but the required rate still climbed. If they can stay the course for the next few overs, they could launch and really attack this total.
Good shot. A beauty.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Saha is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Beats the field with a great shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go under this delivery after the boundary?
A few moves made in the field. Might look to go big again here.
Missed it. That was a chance.
Well, down the wicket they came. A massive swing. Very fortunate to still be out there.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Nicely played. Runs one. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the cap
Score will be.
edged, unplayable. Finds the fielder with that shot. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicked it. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Huge edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. 10 runs added in that over. The Titans are 96 for 3. Into the final over, just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Chance to run 2.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's a solid shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Have to go for it now.
Great shot, through the gap.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. A direct hit and this could be gone.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Hit that hard and fast.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Time that perfectly.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend